G'day guys, welcome back. Today I am going to do a bit of a bike check on my Pole Voima. I've had this about 2 or 3 weeks now, so I think I'm in a position where I can discuss the finer details a bit more. I've dialed in a few setup things and changes, so thought I'd let you guys know in a video today. So this is the Voima, which is a super bike enduro. 190mm travel in the front and the rear, and you can even put a triple crown on the front if you're in the market. It is a pretty aggressive geometry, 63.5 head angle, 480 reach on the K2 which I'm on, 455 chainstay, so it's a seriously stable rig, but it climbs really well with this 80-degree seat tube, and obviously with this Bosch motor, which I'll go into in a little bit. The frame itself you can purchase in raw, gold or storm grey. The storm grey and the gold cost a little bit more, but as you can see they look pretty special. The frame is 7075 aluminium, CNC machine basically cuts it out and then two halves and then it's glued together in the middle, and you can barely see the seam. So the Bosch motor is a powerful thing, 85 Newton meters of torque, and then hooked it up to a 750 watt hour battery, and that comes out really tidily. Got the key here, and you basically just slot that in, turn, pops its way out, undo the clip, and that's it there. Very tidy and awesome to change if you're like me and lucky enough to have 2 batteries, so can't complain. Alrighty, so diving into a bit more of the setup, and obviously I'm focused around e-bike racing, and that's kicking off in 2 weeks, so there's a few things that I've gone for on the bike to try and give myself the best chance. I'm running the Vorsprung smash pot on the front and the Vorsprung tractive tune on the rear. Basically what I like about the coils is consistency, and some of these race days could be 14 stages long, and that could go through varying temperatures and conditions and all sorts of crap, so I just want the consistency all day long. It's also very reliable, and then the suppleness I find is pretty hard to beat in terms of comparing it to an air shock, so gone for that setup. I don't mind the weight penalty. I put an EXT super light spring on here, and the tractive tune on the rear just gives it a bit more support, which I find quite nice for racing and pushing pretty hard. So I paired that Zeb up with a carbon zip front wheel. I find the Zeb chassis quite stiff, but the flex of this carbon wheel is quite nice, so I'm not lacking any traction up the front. Stoppers, I've got Trick Stuff Maxima brakes, obviously no complaints there. Run Hope sintered and well, a mix of sintered and the standard Hope pads as well. Fantastic brakes. I've got Axis gearing, currently running a 32 tooth chainring, but I might mix that up and run a 34. Haven't really played around with that yet, early days, but I've asked for a 34, we'll see how we go. 165mm cranks, a little bit more clearance than an all crank. Seems to be the norm with e-bikes these days. Quite like it. Shimano Pedals at the moment. I have got DT Swiss 350 hub laced to a flow rim on the back, just for reliability. Seems to be a good bomb-proof wheel that's currently lasted over 6 months for me, so no complaints there. What else have we got? Bike yoke, 185 dropper, and a specialised power saddle. So that's about it really. I got P&W 31.8 clamp bars and stem. I feel like they're pretty compliant, which I'm into, and then also got a good sweep. Yeah, Deity Supercrush grips, can't go wrong, and Topic bottle cage. Don't know what I missed there. Mudhugger mudguard. Some tidy aspects of the frame is the bolt-on bash plate there, and just accompanied with a really nice lightweight bash plate down the bottom. It's just plastic, folds around the bottom and protects the motor zone really well. Cool, so thanks for watching guys. I think that's about it. That covers the setup, and hopefully we'll be back with a few more videos leading up to the race. We'll see. Cheers.